So today we are having Mr. Sabir with us, and he got his PR approval. So, hi, Mr. Sabir, how are you feeling after moving to Canada?
It's good. After moving to Canada, looking at the PR process, getting it done is one big thing off the checklist. So it's good that it's finally done. So we can look forward to the other things, which probably is just the citizenship on the next big milestone.
It sounds perfect. So, can you please share your experience with us with the Nationwide visa? And may I know who was your counselor and your visa file?
I worked with Gurpreet. She was extremely helpful. It felt like I could do this process on my own, which I tried, but I think it was a lot more easier working with Gurpreet, right? So she helped us step by step. She worked on every single document that's required. She was extremely diligent. They understood the process. We went back and forth in terms of clarifications. She was always available. It was workable, right? As in, I was in a different time zone. She was in a different time zone. We managed to get enough and more details on time, and I think Gurpreet made it happen, right? So it was good that she was there, as in her commitment was clearly seen.
Okay. So, did you face any challenges during the process?
Not challenges per se, but there's so many interpretations on the rules, and we're not the experts, right? Yes, I could ask my friends, but it's always good to go back to folks like Gurpreet where you know the process. So when I say challenges, I think it's more in terms of interpretation of what the requirement is by IRCC and understanding through Gurpreet what the right documentations are. How do you make sure you've got enough backup data, you've got enough documentation, you've got the right letters, the right wordings, so it does not get rejected. So I wouldn't say challenges per se, but just making sure that your submission is complete.
Okay. So, will you recommend Nationwide visa services to your friends and family in near future?
Sure. I think for people who cannot do it on their own, 100%, right? If you want somebody to take on the headache of managing this for you, I 100% would recommend.
Mr. Sami, can you tell us more about your profile and what was your CRS score?
Okay, that's a good question. I think my CRS score was 505 or 508, thereabout. The cutoff that was running in and around April of this year was somewhere about 490. So I just managed to finish 1 year Canadian experience class and move into the 500 range. I think that kind of helped me clear the cutoff, and it got picked up in the draw.
And can you please tell us that when did you when you have submitted your application for the PR, and when did you receive your ITA?
Yeah, I think the whole thing is timing, right? You know what the cutoffs are. You understand. I think it's every Thursday Canadian time that the draws come up. Obviously, through COVID, we knew Canadian experience class was the only thing getting picked up, right? So I finished 1 year in and about March. Right after that, you obviously get your documents in place. We submitted it in April 28th. It also happened to me in and around the last day of my IELTS score being valid. So I had taken it 2 years ago. So it was just good timing. So I put it on 28th of April. I think we got picked up sometime mid-May, give or take.
So as you mentioned IELTS right now, so can you please also tell us that what was your IELTS score?
I think 9.1, 9 or 9.1. I took it twice, and obviously for any clients that you bring in, make sure they get really a nice big score on listening. I think that gives you a really big weightage.
So out of the scale from 1 to 10, how much will you rate to the Nationwide visa services?
I would give them 8.5, 9. It's really good. It's in the top.
So is there any kind of suggestion you would like to give us so that we can improve our services and give a better experience to our future applicants as well?
No, I think it's got to do with understanding the client. It's got to do with understanding the circumstances. It's got to, every client is unique. The documentation they can bring is unique. their work experience, their background. So all of that varies, right? So you guys obviously did a great job looking at my application. I'm sure you'll do this for others. Yeah, as in we put in our documentation, we got our PR, so we're looking forward to that. Overall, thanks for the help. It was really good.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Sami, for your precious time and your precious review. And we are hoping to
Anytime.
deliver experience to our applicants in future.
No problem. Thanks, Ashreya. Thanks to Gurpreet and the team. Thank you so much.